Hi everyone, welcome back to this pick a card reading. So today we'll be looking at what are the important messages from the universe to you. So we have 3 piles here. This is the first pile, second pile, and the third pile. Apart from the Modern Witch Tarot decks, I'll be using the Whispering Woods, Work Your Light Oracle, and the Language of Flower cards to address on all the piles. So go ahead and pick whichever pile that resonates with you, and I'll start with the first pile. This is pile 1 reading if you choose pile 1. So today we'll be taking a look at what are the important messages that the universe wants to tell you. We'll be looking at the Modern Witch Tarot cards, as well as some cards from the Language of Flowers, Whispering Woods, and I have taken some of the Work Your Light Oracle cards as well, if I am not mistaken. Yes, Work Your Light Oracle cards as well, because I felt compelled to do this. So let us take a look at your readings. We have the Sun in reverse, which is ironic because I'm filming this on a very lovely, warm, sunny Saturday. If only you can see the windows outside. It has a really nice, lovely clouds today. So I'm guessing that maybe you have lost some kind of like rainbow optimism. And interesting, we also have the Fool, so another card that shows about being sunny and optimistic. And then we have Three of Swords. Okay, so definitely the universe knows that you guys are having a kind of setback and disappointment. So right now, even though you are feeling contented, maybe naturally you guys are very optimistic people. With the Three of Swords, I see here there's either a kind of betrayal, a hurt, or disappointment, anything that make you feel very upset in some ways. So in this case here, with the Sun in reverse, I see that you guys maybe lost some childhood innocence as well, you know. With the Sun, I see here the kid feeling very victorious with the red flag. So maybe there's some kind of not just a setback, but maybe you guys saw something and it changed your perspective. So maybe you thought you used to think very highly of someone or an opportunity, and after you went through a certain situation, it makes you feel lost, you know. It makes you feel like this is not it, you know, this is not what you want to be. So maybe you guys are looking for a certain role model as well, perhaps. So take whichever messages that resonate. So all in all, I see that you guys, the universe, are telling you to get up, you know, get up and start again, restart again, being yourself, you know, being contented, be that optimism, the kind of optimistic person that you would be, and be a nice role model to yourself. Okay, be a nice role model to yourself. And if you pay attention to the girl, she's listening to her MP3 without any cares about the world, even though she's gonna fall off from the cliff. So be you, okay? I see here that maybe you guys there's a need for you to embrace the uniqueness about yourself, and that uniqueness is the one that is going to help make this Sun card upright. Okay, so this is what I see for the Sun card as well. Let me look at that. If your childhood is a happy childhood, I would say this is a very glorious kind of childhood here. We have sunflower and we have the little pony such. So it's a beautiful energy. With a lovely sky today, I see that maybe some of you guys need to go out and take a walk, you know. Maybe it's time for you to warm up yourself under the hot sun, or do something that you enjoy, you know. Do something that makes you feel happy, like in your own kind of comfort zone. Maybe you can start jogging outside your house, or do something like creating stuff on your laptop, or if you are trying to learn some new skills, take up some new skills and improve yourself. Just be you know. If people dislike it, then they are, in the first place, they are not that a good people, okay? If especially if they are your friends, because I see here maybe there's again like what I say, there's a disappointment, setback. So yeah, I mean that's what I see here. Interesting that the heart, right, if you pay attention, the swords are stabbing through the heart and it's leaking that kind of black color blood. So maybe you guys are pouring out some dark aura, and it may be obvious to some people. Like for example, like I myself, sometimes if I'm angry or feel very disappointed, there's always this kind of like dark clouds surrounding me. Maybe you guys are having that kind of vibes from the sun to that kind of dark aura here. So be sure to take note of what you are portraying yourself to be, okay. So yeah, that is what I see for the Three of Swords, is to really try not to unleash that kind of dark aura, or else if you say why your friends are like not really treating you properly, maybe they saw something in you and they are worried. So try to take note of that. Okay, so this is what I see for the three cards. All in all, the universe message for you is to really embrace yourself, go out in the sun, get back that kind of joyful happiness you had from your childhood. Don't try to let the past or any setbacks stop you, and try not to pull some kind of dark aura around you, because you are surrounded with the lights, and at the end of the day, the light will always trump over the darkness that you feel in this Three of Swords energy. So let us take a look at the Language of Flowers card. Okay, maybe some of you are not feeling at peace, so be calm and the calm will come. So take your time. I think that time is very important in this aspect here, because maybe you guys are searching for a solution and you're rushing, from one place to another place without having a peace. So if maybe you're someone who just came out from a certain opportunity and you don't know how to combat that kind of loneliness, maybe that is the Three of Swords energy as well. Maybe you guys are feeling lonely, but don't worry, at the end of the day, peace will come to you if you seek your stuff with clarity. So it's time for you to change your perspective, go back to the sun energy here. If it's upright, I believe that the peace will come to you. And yeah, again, like what here says, to breathe. So just be calm, rest and stop and just be. So let things be, let time takes place and see how things flow naturally. So the universe, this is what the universe is trying to say, is to really just stop, take a break, see things from a new perspective. And if you see things with clarity, the peace will come to you when you see it, when you are needed to really like embrace it. Yeah, okay. So then we look at the Whispering Woods card. It's interesting though, because breathe and peace really is all about trying to stop at a certain moment and just embrace the present moment. Maybe you guys are also looking back at the past as well, so don't beat up yourself to the past. The universe is trying to say to enjoy whatever that you have right now. Whatever that you have right now, it's calm, it is peaceful, everyone's happy, your loved ones are safe. Yeah, this is what I see. So really is the appreciation is needed during this period of time. And we have here that some of you guys are needing to embrace change. falling leaves do not signify the end but the beginning of a fruitful season. So I see that you guys are going to go through some kind of transformation, and this is where the Fool comes in, because Fool is about beginning of a new journey. And with that, I see that maybe you guys are upset with changes. Probably you are graduating from high school and you are going to a university, so there's a kind of like a gap with your changes from being a student with adequate resources given out by teachers like on the plate to university where you have to do things on your own. So there's a need to be independent here. This change is going to make you become a independent and mature person. With the Sun card, as we just now saw, the Sun card shows a kid, so maybe everything has been on the silver plate for you, but because of the new change, I see that there's a need for you to reset and start anew. So change is really all about trying to modify your mindset and embrace the death, kind of a rebirth situation in this case. Yeah, and this is what the universe has to say for the change, which is to really remember that falling leaves, again, things do not just signify the end, but it's a time, a beginning of a new fruitful season for you to embrace new opportunity, not just new opportunity, but new inspiration, new motivation, friends, and really of yourself, maybe there's a need for a reflection in terms of how you are going through. And in this case, you may also want to keep a journal to keep track of your changes. And when you have a journal, I swear that it will make you feel happy, because at least when you look back at it, you realize that you have come a kind of a long way journey. So what I'm saying is that when you look back at your journal, you will feel that kind of like yes, like kind of eureka moment where you have been through before and you have the experience to know how to handle a certain situation. So the change is really about gaining new experiences as well. So take whichever that resonates with you in this reading. Now let's look at the Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, so the card here we have Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. So definitely there's something that you need to let go of that is causing the Sun to be in reverse, and there's a Three of Swords. There's something to do with changing your aura. So this card affirms the fact that there's a need to change an aura, to do something to change your energy. In this case, we see here Dance with Life, so maybe it's time to go back to a hobby that you used to like. Maybe example like dancing, singing, watching movies, doing anything that makes you happy, something to release out the feeling that you are having. Okay, so this is what I see for the Dance with Life. And there's also a need to take care of yourself as well. So maybe the Star Mother is about nurturing yourself. So how can you mother yourself? So there's a need to look back and see what that needs to be for taking care of yourself in this period of time, and how to mother yourself to change that aura from that negative aura that you are embracing to go back to that Sun energy. So that is all I have for part 1. If this reading resonates with you, do like the video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, because I do post on other video contents, not just tarot card readings, but visual videos and some other personal vlogs that I will do occasionally from time to time. So thank you for watching, and have a good, sunny, joyful day. This is pile 2 reading if you choose pile 2. So today we'll be taking a look at what are the important messages from the universe to you. So we'll be taking a look at the Modern Tarot deck, as well as some of the Language of Flowers and Whispering Woods cards, followed by the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So let's get to the reading. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Star card. And we have the Moon card. So let me arrange these so that we can tell a story here. From what I see here from these three cards, when I was shuffling the card, I saw the Four of Swords first, and followed by the revelation of the Star and the Moon. I see here it has to do with the conflict of the darkness and the kind of brightness here, the light and the dark. So probably if you have watched Penny Dreadful, the original series where we have the character Vanessa Ives, this character is someone who struggles with her faith and her purpose to find God after going through the troubles of her darkness and such. So I see you guys for Pile 2, you are all also having that kind of same trouble here, and I believe that the universe can see that as well. If I can see this, I believe the universe, who watches you from everywhere 360 degree, they can see that you have that kind of anxiety in you. We always see that the Four of Swords is about resting, but in this case here, I see there's a kind of anxiety here. And in this card, the Modern Witch Tarot card shows that you are unable to rest, and even you are resting, we see that daylight has already come. So there's something in this conflict that you are facing that is making you feel so anxious and unable to sleep, you know. Maybe you're embracing the moon side, the dark side, more so than the star. And it's interesting because when you see the moon, you see the darkness lurking in the shadow, like dark forces coming in, and then you don't even know about it. In Penny Dreadful, we are always told that the dark forces are among us being unseen. And as you can see here, this card depicts so, where the two women, they are wearing a mask. At the same time, there's a kind of darkness luring in the shadows, you know. Maybe this has to do with your shadow side, so there's a kind of dark side that needed to be tamed. And why I say so is that when you don't control the dark side, there's a chances that when somebody triggers you or offends you, it may unleash, and that dark side, the shadow aspects of it, it's very scary, you know. Even your loved ones, your friends, or even if you have a partner, it's really damn scary, and it's something that you do not want to touch on there. Because for myself, in my own experience, I have seen that side before, and it's not really great. Because of that, as a result of it, I did lost some of my friends, and I regret that, you know. I could have done a lot more better and embrace the star, you know. The star shows that there is hope, there's peace, there's the kind of calmity here, there's this calmness here. So it's time for you to really embrace the calmness in you, you know. There's this side of the good side of you that needs to be unleashed instead of the moon. Because the moon card here is on the third is a third card here. I see that if you do not change your aura here and embrace the star, which you did in the past, this moon is going to affect your life aspects in you, and it will cause, like what I said in my own experience, is regrets. And this kind of regrets, it's something that you do not want to put yourself into. It's not a very nice place, it's very ugly, and it's not a place that anybody should be in. So what the universe is trying to say is to really find that kindness in you, find that gratitude, humility in you, and show the world about it, you know. And I see here with the star card, I see that you guys have a kind of purpose, a cause that you care about. Maybe in some ways you guys are a humanitarian, maybe you are someone who is supportive of a cause, and you guys don't like injustice, okay? You guys like to be fair and honest to other people, not just to your loved ones, but to also the strangers around you. The star is also an Aquarius as well, so you guys could be an Aquarius or air sign depending on whichever horoscope signs that are in your chart. But most of all, I see here is an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius, so therefore I relate with what this reading is. So this is what I have for what the important message for you from the universe. Yeah, I mean, that is what I see here, is to really just find back that kindness, that humility, the kind of the humble self of yours, and don't go into the dark side. No, that part is very scary. Like, apart from the lurking, the shadow we see here, there's a kind of a path here. So some of you are already going through that hole. Maybe you guys spotted something and you are very attracted to that dark side there. Don't go to that path, okay? Don't go into that tunnel here. So yeah, I mean, fight it, combat it. Fight and combat that dark side and embrace more on the star. Be the star energy. So let us look at the language of the flowers card. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I dropped some cards on the floor. Ooh. Oh, great. Dropped more cards than what I expected it to be. Interesting, we have 5 cards. Interesting. We have 5 cards that drop out. And it was unintentional, but I think it seems to be very important since you are talking about important messages. So the first card that came out is resignation. So there's something you need to say goodbye to. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. So maybe there's a need to decluster your mind, or decluster your kind of your soul spirit, your body and mind and your spirit, something in you that you're holding yourself back. And maybe that is the moon card as well. Maybe it's time for you to let go of secrets that you have been keeping for somebody. Know that the secrets is consuming your thoughts. Maybe you're holding the moon energy because maybe you're holding a lot of secrets, something from people that you never tell the world, and it is consuming you inside. And this is why the Four of Swords is there, and you're having anxiety. So it's really time for you to let go of those secrets that you have been keeping. Write on the paper and find somewhere and burn that paper, you know, toss the energy, the past into the fire. So this is what I see for the resignation there. And we have the bird of paradise, okay? Self-acceptance. There's a need to accept yourself. Accept that there is the star and the moon energy, and this is you, you know? You are, after all, you are human. And human, at the end of the day, there's always this dark side of us that we tend to neglect, as well as we also neglecting that kind of star energy here. So it's about being good, do good. This is what I see. And we have health, so definitely focus on all parts to make a whole. So definitely to release something in you, the body and mind, spirit. It's time to take care of your health. So could be some of you are potentially, you may be sick, having kind of a flu or illness of some sort, or maybe you are dwelling too much on the dark side that is affecting your mental well-being. And then we have here longevity. Okay, yes, sorry. So plan for and take the dedicated path. So dedicate yourself. Do you want to embrace the moon side or the star? Okay, it's up to you. It's your choice. but I'm suggesting to you to go for the star, because star after all is about hope. And when you have the hope there, I see that you will reach the purpose, just like how Vanessa Ives in Penny Dreadful did. She, at the end of the day, she was able to reach to God, the kind of purpose there. She in the end chose to embrace the light instead of the darkness, even though she had a struggle with the darkness and she's so familiar with it. So maybe some of you guys are always embracing the moon side because you are very new to that place, that kind of familiarity that is so a kind of fixed place. So maybe it's time for you to move out and find a kind of new home where you can embrace the star energy here. Get out of a kind of a toxic environment as possible. This is what I see here. Plan for and take the dedicated path. And not to forget, you also need to have compassion for yourself. Tread a little more tenderly. So again, with the resignation, health, self-acceptance, longevity, yes, sorry. Compassion is really what you need for yourself, not to yourself as well, but to also for others who are in need of help more than yourself, you know. If you see people are struggling, help them. Don't be a bystander and let injustice persist. Okay, so now let's look at the Whispering Woods card. Oh, wow, my cards are falling on the floor. This room is so cramped. Okay, so we have 3 cards for this Whispering Woods card. It's like what I say about the resignation, there's something that needs to be let go of. So enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So there's a need again to let go and to dance, you know. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. So definitely there's a need to embrace the bright side of yourself. Celebrate something, you know. I have a card from the Earth Magic Oracle cards, which I won't be using for this reading. There's this card about dancing, celebration. So there is a need to go out and do something that makes you happy. Do something that keeps you in touch with the light, the kind of positive vibes. Dance with the positive vibes and not with the negative vibes that you guys been holding because of familiarity. And also to trust, you know, the robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. So trust yourself, trust your instinct within you, and not on other external environment. We can control ourselves, but not the people around us. So take note of that. Whatever that you believe, it's within you, not within the people, like even your own partner or what. It's yourself. Mindset can only be changed within yourself, and this is what the universe has for you, is to really, like what I mentioned, just trust yourself and dance with it. So what we have for the Work Your Light Oracle cards, we have don't dim to fit in. So some of you guys are dimming your star energy just to fit in with the crowd. Maybe you guys are always so used to cliques or groups, something to do with groups or something that is very toxic, but you stay because you want to feel normal. And don't be, you know. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't be. Your light is so special. Keep that energy flowing so that you can be a role model to others, and not just for others, you are also be kind to yourself, you know. Don't dim to fit in, and you are not alone. Keepers of the earth, ancient ancestors stand beside you, so you are protected at all times. Okay, so this is all I have for pile 2. If you like this reading, do like the video, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I do post on not just tarot card readings, but I do post on visual videos as well as some of my vlogs, which I'm trying to do so in future. And yeah, that is all I have for you. Don't dim in, keep that positive energy, go to the star energy side, don't go into the path of the moon energy, and I hope you have a good day. This is poetry reading if you chose poetry. So today we'll be taking a look at what are the important messages from the universe to you. We have the Mother Witch Tarot deck, which is in front of you, followed by Language of Flowers, Whispering Woods, and Work Your Light Oracle cards. So let's get to the bottom of the reading. We have the Ten of Cups. Nice. Today is a very sunny day, so I hope you are having a positive energy in you as we speak. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. Love it. Balance. So the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles shows me that this has to do with family. So again, being grateful for your family and being grateful to yourself as well, no? Taking some time out of your work or some sort of an opportunities and really just be contented. Yes. And we have, ooh, this is lovely. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I love it. Look at the progression. I see progression here. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely there's a kind of new opportunity coming your way, being handed to you, and it is something that you have been working for. The universe has recognized it and they are going to offer you that gift to you. And it could be that the gift has to do with the Ten of Cups. So maybe the universe is trying to give you a family if you have been desiring for a family. So some of you could be married or you are living with a partner and you guys are trying to conceive a child in some ways. In all, I'm just saying that the universe is giving you a kind of offer, a present that is gonna make you feel at the kind of highest in the room energy. That means you are feeling very happy, satisfied, and fulfilled. And you have been working so hard for it. The universe wants to recognize it with the gift. So this is what I see for this reading. With the Two of Pentacles here, I see that you guys do have a moderation here as well, you know. I see that you guys weigh options about stuff, so it has to do with money as well. So maybe you do weigh out the needs and wants or what you want to do. And it could be with money, it could be yourself. I'm seeing this also for people out there who are trying to balance their health as well. So keep up a good work that I see here. It's a really nice card here, nice reading. With the Ace of Pentacles, I really see again new opportunity being handed to you. And with that in mind, not just about the kind of energy, the kind of give an offer that's going to give you that kind of Ten of Cups energy. I do see here that money is going to come through in not quickly but very slowly. You're going to gain that kind of abundance. So something is going to make you feel very rich. Okay, something is going to make you feel very rich and you will love it. You will love it. Okay, yeah, this is what I have for the reading. Very simply put, it's just offers being given because of your hard work, your dedication. So a good job to that and congratulations on the offers and presents coming your way. And it's gonna make you feel like this, you know. See this energy, rainbows and such. Rainbows, I love it. Blessings. Okay, so now let's look at the Language of Flowers card. Okay. So definitely the universe did see that you are very devoted. White Carnation. Be true and pure in your thoughts and deeds. So definitely, again, to keep up with this blessing is to really be kind to others. Devote yourself into the craft and passion that you are putting. So definitely be true to yourself. Be pure. Don't scheme. I see here that you guys have a really pure heart here. So definitely don't scheme. Be true to yourself. If people need help help them. If you need to devote to your craft to that goal, just stay on course, stay on track. This is what I see for the white carnation card here. Let me get one more card for your language of flowers. So interesting. Whoever that choose poultry, you guys are very lucky. You guys are very lucky people, because I see here that you are being blessed, and I see that you are very happy. There's this kind of excitement for a new start here. If I were you, I would also feel this way, very happy. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. And definitely is the last card for the language of flower is to cooperate. Take the hand offered or asked. So, maybe this is what the Ace of Pentacles is talking about. So something is being given to you, and there's a chances that you have to consider your opportunities carefully. Something needs to be considered carefully when being given. The cooperation card could have to do with the Ace of Pentacles in such of the way to make sure to evaluate the opportunities. Maybe there may be kind of a scam involved, so do take note of that. Don't be scammed in the case. Don't be like, don't take up something just because it's good. Make sure to evaluate them and see if it's a legit offer or a present. Okay, so this is the cooperation card. So this is the universe messages through the language of flowers, and we'll look at the Whispering Woods card. Damn it, keep dropping lots of cards because this room is very cramped. Okay, so we have 3 cards that come out, and like what I say here, caution, tread softly so as not to disturb the woodland floor. So definitely to go through an opportunity, but with caution. Make sure to evaluate if that offer handed out to you is being a kind of a legit one. Don't be scammed, don't be fooled. And we hear keep yourself grounded, keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. And we have here humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty, they bloom regardless. So again, transformation. So maybe this case something there's kind of transformation happening, and it's about trying to embrace it. So this is what I have for the Whispering Woods card. I don't think there's a lot to say here except to be cautious of the opportunities handed out to you, or else that 10 of Cups energy will never happen if you are being scammed or fooled. So don't let fake opportunities or some sort of suspicious opportunities, don't let it ruin that 10 of Cups vibe. Yep. So I don't drop any more cards, please. We'll look at the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Let's see if there's any more that I want to say. I think the word suspicious opportunity is a wrong word. Suddenly I can't remember the right word for it, but it's a kind of opportunity that is very shady. Maybe somebody offers you a kind of ventures and it sounds promising, you know. Maybe you guys like to be promoted as well. Oh god, I dropped another card again. Okay, so maybe you guys like to want to be involved in some ambitions, and there's a need to make sure to check whether if the ventures or opportunities are shady do go and read up reviews and such, and be careful, be wise in your decisions in this case. Okay, so this is what I see for Ace of Pentacles, cooperation as well as the caution. Shady is the word, yeah, shady. And we have here for the Work Your Light Oracle, we see protection. So call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So definitely there's a need to protect yourself, and in this case here the universe is protecting you, so make sure to depend on that power that you have right now. Yeah, protected at all times. I'm gonna get one more card for you. Yeah, cut the cords. Cut the cords could also mean about cutting off people that no longer serve your needs. So there's a need for that in order to achieve 10 of Cups energy. Maybe you guys are holding some sort of friends, or perhaps some things that are not serving you of purpose. They are not letting you embrace that transformation that you are supposed to go through. And this is affecting also the 10 of Cups energy here. So do weigh your options about that and see who is supposed to be in your life and who are not, and what kind of opportunities that are supposed to be taken and what are supposed not to be taken. So be careful of that. Wait, let me shuffle these cards properly. This room is very cramped. I felt like whenever I shuffle these cards, it's not really the right cards here. Hey, definitely there's a need to do something to align your life. So what is not aligned or needs to change? So protection and align your life has to do with trying to cut out something that is affecting that kind of opportunities coming to you very quickly, and also giving you that 10 of Cups, because that 10 of Cups is supposed to be given to you is long overdue. Everything that I mentioned here is that all the stuff that is mentioned here are long overdue. So something is blocking this whole journey, and it maybe has to do with a kind of purpose that you're supposed to be doing. Align your life, protection. So definitely there's a need to reassess your life and see what needs to be removed in order to get that long overdue offer or opportunity. Yeah, so this is all I have for pile 3. If you chose pile 3 and if you like this reading, do hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I do post not just tarot card readings but visual videos and personal vlogs, which I try to do more often. So this is all I have for you, and I wish you a good day.